I'm going to explain to you all later why I'm making this video. Because I know when you listen to it, you're going to be very confused. Okay. We should all love each other in this world. There should be only love and goodness. We should all look out for each other. There should be no, nothing negative, only positive. I should wish your family the best. You should wish my family the best. I should wish your family the best of health. You should wish my family the best of health. And that's the way the whole world should be. Kind of like Gandhi. Peace. Okay? We should all care about all the innocent children all over the world that are starving. Okay? And we should all try, if we have the ability, to give what we can to help people in this world who are starving. Me and my wife, we go out many times to restaurants. I'm in Atlantic City. I saw this poor elderly woman that was homeless, and she needed help. I won in Atlantic City that night. I won $800. I gave her, I know it's not much, I gave her $20. And she was so thankful. She was like, God bless you. I said, no, God bless you, I told her. And I said, I hope you get something to eat and just keep warm. God bless you. I go to restaurants. I respect people, waitresses, waiters, because they provide a service. That's how they see. People don't realize, in Italy, right? Do you know, being a waiter and a waitress? I was actually talking to my friend who lives in Tuscany. He lives in Florence, Italy. And he was telling me in Italy, being a waiter is a career. Because like in America, how people who are waitresses or waiters, they do it, like it's kind of like a side job. They're going to college. Okay. In Italy, being a waiter is a career. It's something to be proud of. Okay, so I feel that I take that European tradition and, in my opinion, I bring it to America. I have the highest respect for waiters and waitresses. And if they do a good job for me, you know what I mean? And they make sure that my experience at that restaurant is good, I am going to tip them very well. The standard tip in America is 15%. There has been times I have tipped as high as 50%, 60%, 70%. I'm not even kidding you. There has been times that my friend one time gave 100%. Like, we were at a restaurant and I think the bill was, my friend's even a bigger tipper than me, my buddy John in Brooklyn. The bill was $150. John left a $150 tip. He left 100%. So he feels the same way like me. If someone cares for you in this world, this is what the point is. If someone is going out of their way to help you, to be there for you, to make your life more enjoyable, whether it be at a restaurant or anything. It could be anything, not just a restaurant. It could be you're staying at a hotel. How many times, okay, do we all make messes in hotels? I do. Right? Okay. There are people who have to clean up after you, the maids. They have to come into your hotel room and they have to, clean up the mess you made. I always leave a big tip, always, for the maid. And there are people, I've seen it and witnessed it, that don't. It's like, even when you're at the Japanese restaurant, the hibachi restaurant, the cook who's preparing the meal, like, you share the table with strangers. So I'm sitting with my family, and there's maybe two other families sitting at the same hibachi table as us, right? Okay. The cook works very hard. He's preparing a meal, and he's trying to make it fun for all of us. He's doing his little act. He's juggling. He blows up a big balloon for my daughter and my son. He tells jokes. We're laughing. He deserves a very, very respectable tip. Don't you agree? Because he's doing a service that is putting a smile on my daughter's face, a smile on my son's face, my wife, my mom smiling, I'm smiling, and the food is delicious. He's prepared an amazing meal. Yet, many people don't tip. They don't tip him at all. And I give him sometimes $20, $40. I mean, I also have to tip the waitress or the waiter. I'm tipping, that's just what I give him. I give the cook, okay, money. It's the same thing with when you go to a gas station. Like, did you ever think for a second that the guy, see, I don't know how it is in different states or different parts of the world, but in New Jersey, all gas stations are full service, meaning you do not pump your own gas in the state of New Jersey. It is all full service. So think about this guy. Like, there was this guy by my house, and I don't want to get into it too much, but let's just say he had severe medical problems. And he was telling me how he's breathing in gas every day, and he was there through the summer. He was a big guy too, much bigger than me, big guy. And he was just telling me, his health is not good. I throw this guy a $20 tip. Like, I'll get $20 of gas. I'll throw him a 20. Ask my wife, and he loves me. So, like, there was times where he wasn't feeling well. I would actually go to the store for him, and because he couldn't, he was like, "Look, man, I can't leave here. I gotta stay." He's like, sometimes I don't even have time to go to the bathroom because there are so many cars coming here. He goes, I can't even go to the bathroom. So I can't help him with that, okay? But there's times I'll go to the store and say, Rich, can you get me some coffee? Can you get me something cold to drink? Can you, maybe get me a sandwich? And I get it for him, and I pay for it. I don't. He goes, here's the money. I said, I don't want the money. Keep the money. So you might say, what is the point of this video? I'm going to explain it to you on another video. But we should all care about each other. This is the world we should live in. It shouldn't be a world where, you only care about yourself. You only do what's best for you. You should do good deeds. You should do good things for people. You should help people. We should be a society where I want to see you do good in life. I want to see you succeed. You should want to see me succeed. But sometimes I feel the opposite, don't you? Sometimes I feel people want to see you do bad. They want to see you fail. They want to see you sick in terms of your health. And that's entertainment, unfortunately. Entertainment is not seeing people do well, not seeing people succeed. Entertainment is seeing people, in some cases, even possibly pass away. And it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't think that's the world that you want your children to be brought up in. It's certainly not the world I want my children to be brought up in. We should, it's like that song by Whitney Houston. I'm not going to sing it. Just a little bit, okay? I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I'm not going to get into any more of it. But those words are so true. The children are our future. And we are the examples in their lives. And how we teach them is how they're going to live. You know what I mean? Now, I know a lot of you might say, well, Apefather, there's a lot of things about you I don't like. I understand that, but you don't realize I'm just a comedian. Okay, I always tell my children, always, that whatever daddy says, if I'm saying something that you might consider to be inappropriate, I explain it's a joke. Everything I've ever said on YouTube is not true. It's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, I'm an entertainer. I'm a comedian. I'm a musician. That's it. It's like the same thing like the movies. Like I was watching one time, me and my wife, we were watching The Sopranos. And my son asked me a question, because I would say something like, that's my favorite part of The Sopranos. Did you see what Tony Soprano just did? There was this one part with his daughter, which I don't want to get into too much of the specifics. But let's just say there was a guy, Coco, who disrespected his daughter. Well, Tony showed him that was a bad idea, let's just say. So I said, that's my favorite part of The Sopranos. So my son was like, well, Daddy, would you do something like that? You see? So I got to tell him this is just a show. This is a movie. You see what I'm trying to say? This is entertainment. And we all have to learn how to differentiate between what's real and what's entertainment. It's like I just recently watched the new Rambo, Last Blood. And there was some intense stuff going on in that movie. But it's a movie. It's not real. Okay, we should all love each other in this world. We should care about each other in this world, and we should wish each other all the best of health, happiness, and success to everyone.